Hi, it's Marianne with another Quick Fire Friday scrapbooking challenge. This is challenge number 4, which is due on October 16th. And the challenge is to use 2 different fonts in your title. So pretty easy challenge. And the prize this time is a Studio Calico card kit. I think it's called Hello Hello, which I think was from June. There is a picture at the end of the video of the prize. I used the September Cocoa Daisy Day in the Life kit for some of this. I also used some older paper. Right there I used October Afternoon from the Travel Girl line. And the gray piece of paper is from Simple Stories. That star paper right there is an exclusive Cocoa Daisy that was in the Day in the Life. And you can see on here I used some overlays which came in the kit. Those are by Chamel, and also I layered a journaling card that was in the kit under there. I originally did this layout for a Cocoa Daisy challenge, which was like a recipe challenge. I had to include a whole bunch of different things, and one of the things I had to include was a piece of packaging. So I had this photo of my daughter traveling. I'm not sure exactly where this photo was taken, either Spain or Portugal. She's going to do the journaling. But I cut the product strip off of the sheet of paper, and I just used the little piece that said Travel Girl, and I made that into a banner. So that's why I added that onto my paper. So I may be hoarding some of or all of my October Afternoon paper. I don't know what it is. I just love it. I don't always have the easiest time using it, but this piece of paper, the front says Travelogue and the back is a really sweet floral pattern that I really just love. So I will admit to having 2 sheets of this, so I felt free to use the front side. It wasn't my intention when I started making this layout. I was just going to use exclusive whatever came in a Cocoa Daisy kit for the month of September, because I think I bought everything they had for September. I really went crazy. I just loved everything and really treated myself and just went for it. So I wanted to, bust into it and start using it. But when I started to pick the papers, I remembered about the October Afternoon Travel Girl line. So I went to pull out that, and that gray piece of paper, like the cement one from Simple Stories, was with this October Afternoon, the travel paper. So I just liked it together and decided to keep that. So I cut down the Travelogue paper. I distressed the edges. I think I have a Close to My Heart edge distressor. I also have a Heidi Swapp one. Yeah, I used my Close to My Heart one. And so I roughed up the edges, and then I just used some Maya Road mist and sprinkled it onto my page. One of the other parts of the Cocoa Daisy Challenge was to use a scribble somewhere on your page. And in the September kits, all the kits came with these very cool stamps. One of their designers over there, Charmaine, scribbles all over her pages, so they made them stamps. There it is. There's one. That one's from the main kit, that stamp. There was also a little scribble in the Day in the Life kit stamp, but I wanted the main kit stamp just because it was bigger and more scribbly, I guess, but I really loved it. And I'm really going to like the way that looks on my page. So I'm just trying to add some interest to my background, because then I'm going to layer all the papers and the overlays and everything else on there. And now I know I want a third scribble, so I'm trying to figure out where I put it, and I settled on there. So this layout came together fairly quickly once, I had a list of ingredients kind of, and I just pulled out the Day in the Life kit and just stacked it all up and said, oh, I like it, that's the way I want it. And so I'm going to, ink the edges of that star paper. Like I said, that's an exclusive Cocoa Daisy. In the Day in the Life kit, some 6x6 sheets came, a few sheets. In the main scrapbooking kit, I believe there's a whole 12x12 of that star paper. So now I'm just trying to figure out where exactly I want it, because now maybe I don't want to cover up all the mist, maybe I don't want to cover up all the scribbles. So I'm going to fiddle with that for a little while, but in the end it's not really going to matter all that much. And now I'm kind of just trying to remember how I had it, which way it was going. So the overlays are also by Chamel Lane, and the October Afternoon Travel Girl line was also actually designed by her. So I really like the way they work together. The colors are the same. So I thought that was pretty cool. When I saw the overlays, it made me, there were those two little suitcases there, and then that one right there had like an international postmark on it. It made me think of 2 years ago when my daughter did a school trip. They went to Spain and Portugal. And I haven't really, I have a lot of photos from there that she gave to me, but I haven't really scrapped all that many. So when I saw the suitcases, it reminded me that I really hadn't scrapped any of them. I really like that rub-on. It's from My Mind's Eye, the Jubilee collection, I believe. And when I took out the pieces of the kit and laid that down, I just liked the way they look hand-drawn, the hearts, they're rub-ons, and I like them with the feel of the layout, with, the other scribbles going on there. Kind of looks like I just took a big marker and drew them on there. So for me, the idea behind this layout was really just using my kit, layering up some stuff, and I had a list of, like, a recipe challenge that I was following. But your challenge is to simply use 2 different fonts for your title. So I want people to play along and just get some scrapping done, and in the process you can win a cool prize. The Studio Calico card kit comes with a stamp set and some dies. So it's a good prize, really, for just making a page, posting it in a gallery somewhere, and then just linking in my YouTube comments section. Right underneath where you can make a comment on this video is where you just put the link to your finished project. It's that easy to be in the running. And you have to be a subscriber. So I don't really have a lot of rules. Those are the 2 rules. Link up your finished project and create a page. Those are it. So with the Day in the Life kit came another product by Chamel, their cardstock label stickers. And I really love Chamel, but those stickers, they're awful. They really are. Like, when you try to get one, they all just ripped. They don't peel off nicely like a sticker should. It's almost like they didn't cut them correctly. Things happen. It's just a sticker. It's not the end of the world. So on that little one that I'm using now, I just pulled away the part that was pulling away anyway. On the other one, I tried to keep it intact. But like I said, I was just trying to use stuff in the kit, so when I looked through that, I was like, oh, that would be cute. I can write lovely, use a lovely sticker, and underneath Travel Girl. And that was the little piece of packaging that I used for that. And the little Hello Life flare badge is from Evalicious. So all the little, and I added that globe sticker. That was also from the Travel Girl line. I had 2 sticker sheets. The big sticker sheet, I ended up with 2 of those somehow. I think I bought one, and one probably came in a kit last year sometime. So I'm happy to be using some of the Travel Girl line, because I did buy it with my daughter's trip in mind. Plus, I do really love October Afternoon. I have quite a bit of their paper still. It just feels like really nostalgic to me. I'm not sure what it is about it that I love so much, but sometimes it's just what the doctor ordered, I guess. So anyway, I encourage you to check out Cocoa Daisy kits. October is completely sold out, I believe, but really you should look into November. And if you're in the market for a kit club, I highly recommend them. you should really just subscribe and get kits for, I don't know how much you have to commit to. Maybe it's just a 3-month stint. But it's really worth it. Their kits are jam-packed with stuff. So, and they have a stamp subscription if you like that. There's always a stamp in the main kit. They have a day in the life kit. They even have a planner kit now. They have an art journaling kit. All different ones. I just subscribed to the main, but their add-ons have been awesome lately too. So this past reveal, I only got one add-on because September I went so crazy. But it was all filled with beautiful things. So a little jewelry tag came with the kit. I didn't really like the string that was in there. It's like that dark maroon, and there was no other red on the page. So I just pulled out the string, added my own, and there you can see I'm just seeing if I like the look of balling it up on my layout. I don't. Yeah, there's the other side of that October afternoon paper that I really love. But I have another sheet, so I don't have to worry about it. It's a sickness, I know. So now I'm just going to fiddle with this for a while. Honestly, I'm just tying it. I just want it to look a certain way, so that takes me a little while. And then my very last step is going to be my title, which is what the challenge is for this quickfire. 2 different fonts for your title. And that's really the only requirement besides being a subscriber and linking up in the comments. So I'm going to get the little jewelry tag just the way I like it. I used a heart rub-on from the rub-on pack. And back in the day of those Making Memories rub-ons, I had every package. I had every rub-on on the market. You might even say I was a little obsessed with the rub-ons, and that would be accurate. I used those Making Memories alphabets for everything. And I still have a lot left over, and they still work. I don't necessarily use them on pages and stuff, but when I alter glass candles, those work great. These Heidi Swapp alphabet came in the main kit, the Cocoa Daisy main kit, and I really love them. They're acetate and they're just the right color, the aqua ones. However, on the gray background paper, they're totally washed out. So, disappointingly, they're not going to work on this layout. So I knew I wanted something with dimension, so I went looking through my thickers and I pulled out this really old set. It's like a black and white plaid. So my title's going to be World Traveler. So I thought I would use these. They're probably like 3 or 4 years old, those thickers. They don't even really stick anymore. So I thought I would use those for the world part, and I'm going to put them on my page. And I like the size of them, but the pattern is really distracting on the layout. And maybe it's because that little journaling card has an edge that's a polka dot. I don't know. It was just really distracting to me, not what I want it to look like. So I'm going to go back to my thickers. And those gray ones are the right color, but they're not going to show up against the gray paper. So I have these, I think they're from Amy Tangerine thickers. They're really skinny black foam. So I know I'm going to like those. I'm going to just use those for World. And then I'm going to use some Doodlebug sticker letters for Traveler. So there, I know I'm happy with those. This is the other side of those cardstock Chamel stickers. The other side is an alphabet, so I thought maybe I would use those. They were just too little. They didn't add the impact I wanted. So these are pretty old, these Doodlebug candy shop letters. They're kind of like a scripty font. And I still really love them. I have them in the bigger size too, but I mean, you know, I've used them quite a bit. I didn't have any E's left. I don't remember which letter I cut apart, probably the W. It was so easy to make an E. 2 seconds it took. So I just trimmed it off, and now I've got the word Traveler. And I think I spent just about an hour, maybe an hour and 5 minutes or something completing this layout. So by the time I'm doing the title, I'm over it. I'm good. I'm not going to spend any more time worrying about Is everything placed just right? And now it seems to me I just need 3 of something at the end of the title and then in the opposite corner. So I went looking through my enamel dots, and I had these ones by We Are Memory Keeper in, that aqua color and gray, and they had little geotags. So I thought that would be cute on a travel layout to put some little geotags. And then I was overthinking it. So now I'm just going to go for it. So I'm going to put a gray geotag and then 2 matching enamel dots up there. And in the bottom corner, I'm going to put like an aqua, light blue. I think I put a heart and 2 enamel dots. Yeah, I put a heart and 2 enamel dots. And now that's it. My layout is done. Here's a few close-ups. I'm really happy with the way this one came out. And my daughter can fill in whatever details she wants about her trip. She could write it even on the back if she wants. And then I have a still picture, and then I have a picture of the prize from Studio Calico. And I will announce the winner after the contest ends in the comment section of the video. So yeah, there's the prize. So thank you so much for watching, and I hope you'll play along. Bye.